Hello, happy Vlogmas. Welcome back to day 23. I'm Jules. I'm one half of the Nutty Nitty Sisters here on YouTube with my sister Judith. We like to share all of our fiber love here, whether it's our fiber projects, our fiber adventures, or anything related to fiber crafting. And I want to thank you for clicking on this video. If you are just now finding us and this is your first time viewing our video, I certainly hope that you do enjoy it. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back again and again. So yeah, we are up to day 23. So we have 3 Advents that we will open day 23 for. We have the Advent from my sister Judith. We make an Advent for each other and swap. We started that last year and continuing again this year. And this year she blew it out of the water by dyeing my Advent for me. So this is a very special Advent. I also have an Advent from Legacy Fiber Artz. And I have the Hogmanay Box that Judith and I went in on together. This one is a 31-day Advent, so that is why you see more packages here than with the other 2 Advents. So for day 23, what did we get up to on day 23? Well, we had a little bit more sewing. I'll share probably tomorrow more of the finished pillows and process and things like that. But just a lot of getting those things done today, finalizing, getting some gifts taken care of. I did have to go pick up a few groceries, the last few things that I'm needing for dinner in a couple days. And also just a few things like candies to add to some of the gift bags, and a couple little things that I want to add to the couple of goodie trays that I'm making for a couple people. So that took care of pretty much the morning and the afternoon. And so I have had 0 knitting today, none. I don't know if I will get to it today because it is almost 10 o'clock. So I may not get any knitting in today, which is a sad day. I like to have a little bit of knitting in each and every day. So I will appease myself by opening beautiful yarns in these Advents. So let's go ahead and get right to it. We'll start with Judith. And I have had some little extras that I need to do on some days of this Advent. So day 23 is one that I need to do, but unless it tells me to open it after the box, I need to open it before. So this one does not say after, so we'll open it before. This is based on the story 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So this little card will continue the story. We are up to the part of, he was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. So let's see what's in our little package for day 23, our little extra. Okay, interesting. We have a little bag. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, it feels heavy. Ooh! Oh, this elf runs on wine. That's cute. And it's full of chocolates. Yay! She knows me. She knows I love my chocolates. So yeah, that's perfect. That's a perfect little stemless wine glass. And yes, that will do, as well as the shirt I'm wearing today, because I definitely run on coffee. And this time of year, add in there a little bit of Christmas cheer. Doesn't hurt a bit. All right, so here we have our day 23 box. Let's see what else we have going along with our story here. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And the colorway is stockings. So let's see what she has for a colorway for us. Oh, pretty, pretty. Look at that. Do you see a stocking? I see a stocking with a nice white furry little top and the pretty little red of the stocking. There we go. Oh, that's very pretty. Nicely saturated too. It's coming across a little bit brighter and maybe more orange looking than it is. It's definitely like a very brick red. Yeah, oh, it's so pretty. Very pretty. And this is on, I'll hold it up there so you can see it closer. Very pretty. This is on Nomad Yarn's Marshmallow DK base. It is lovely, it is soft, it is squishy. I just love this yarn. So now we have another beautiful color to add to the blanket. We have many, many beautiful colors in this blanket. And we have one box left. One box and one final skein. I just can't, I don't know where time's gone. It blows my mind that we're at this point already. But we are. So, that is the beautiful Advent from Judith. It's getting to be quite a collection, and it will probably all flop all over the place, but there is a lot of beautiful colors in there. This is not all of them. I am knitting on the blanket, so I've got, I think, the first 4 colors in the blanket are done, and I have day number 5's color in that project bag as well. I'm just, as I need another color another day, I'm just drawing from the basket here. The project bag is small, so I know I'm going to outgrow it and have to go into a bigger bigger container, bigger bag for it as I knit on it. Very likely this will end up the kind of project basket for it. So yeah, because it's a nice basket too. All right, so now we have the Legacy Fiber Artz Advent, and their theme for their Advent this year is North Pole. And I've been coloring the days as we open each box. So we are up to now day 23, which is, where did I see 23? Oh yeah, I actually, when I was doing day 21, which was reindeer games, I actually thought it was part of, I thought the building was part of reindeer games. It's not. Day 23 is actually the building, which is flight school. So let's see what the interpretation is for the yarn on day 23 for flight school. Oh, pretty. Oh, love the colors in that. Oh, that's very pretty. Oh, kind of reminds me of like, you know, the night, maybe the night sky with the blues, the green of the trees and things, the brown of the trees and buildings, the white of the snow, everything you might see if you were flying during flight school. So that's very pretty. Very pretty. And I think this is on their Steel Toes base, and it's a superwash merino base, and it's a light fingering. I'm calling it a light fingering because the yarn that I'm holding it with, doing a blanket with this Advent as well, is a fingering from Nomad on their eggshell base, and it is definitely, this is definitely a lighter yarn than that I'm holding it with. And with most other fingering that I've noticed, this does appear to be a light fingering, but nonetheless it is a nice, soft, wonderful base as well, and another beautiful color to go into that blanket. I'll hold it up close so you can get a good look at those colors. So pretty. So pretty. All right, so another beautiful color. Where did I put my little box? Oh, here we go. Day 23. Put it back in day 23. All right. And we do have 2 more boxes. So this is also a 25-day Advent. So we will have 2 more days of Advent opening with Judith and with Legacy Fiber Artz. And now we have the Hogmanay Box. And Judith and I went in on this. We got this through Anne Frost with the I Thought I Knew How podcast. And you can find I Thought I Knew How on Instagram. You can find I Thought I Knew How on YouTube. Or you can find them on their website, ithoughtIknewhow.com. There is also, if you do store.ithoughtIknewhow.com, there is a listing for the Hogmanay Box 2023. Of course, it's not available, but it's got a great description about the box. Might be something you want to check out, because if it's offered in 2024, I definitely want to do it, and I would highly recommend doing it. This is yarns from 5 different Scottish yarn producers. And on day 31, there's a pattern reveal. All the yarns go together for this project in the end, which is a home accessories type project. So we've had 6 skeins from Uradale Yarns. We've had 6 skeins from Istrau. We've had 6 skeins from the Silly Sheet Fiber Company. And we're working our way through 6 skeins from Jamison's. So 23 and 24 should be Jamison's. And then these last 6, don't know who it is, but that should be our 5th yarn producer. So let's go ahead and see what we have in day 23. Okay, so here's our, oops, let me turn it a bit. There we go. There's our Jamison's label. This is their Shetland Spindrift. And this colorway is number 1020, Nighthawk. And this is a beautiful blue. Oh, a deep, like marine admiral blue, that kind of color. It's a very deep tealy turquoisey blue kind of color as well. Beautiful, just beautiful. I don't see a lot of variation in here. Well, the light is picking up a little bit. There are variations of greens and blues in here, and the light is picking it up just a little bit. It's hard to see that variation in this particular colorway because it is so deep, so saturated and beautiful. The mini skeins in this Advent are 25 gram mini skeins, so it's very generous. You usually have like 10 grams or 20 grams in your typical Advents. These are all 25. So this is an approximate length of 105 meters, which is about 115 yards. So great amount of yarn there in this Advent. And we are really getting some beautiful colors here. It's getting very difficult to fit them all in this particular basket. Let's see if I can hold these so that you can see the others here. Look at all those colors. Oh my goodness. Those are so beautiful. This is real. I can't imagine what the project is. I'm so excited to see what the project is because these yarns are just beautiful. And a lot of times Shetland wool gets kind of a bad rap as being a too scratchy, too itchy, too rustic yarn. I can tell you that these skeins of yarn, every one of these producers, it's definitely not merino or cashmere or anything like that. It is a woolly wool, but they're nice yarns. They really are. I'm not particularly sensitive to wool against my skin, period. So for all, I wouldn't be the best judge, but I could certainly wear these yarns next to my skin. They're nice rugged yarns, being that they are, a good sturdy Shetland wool. I think a home accessory project will be great because if it's anything that needs any kind of wear and tear, especially, the good sturdy Shetland wool is going to hold up well for a project like that. Things like socks, it's great for things like that. Excuse me. So yeah, every yarn has its place. Every yarn has its great purposes, great uses. But there's a lot of yarns that can cross over typical boundaries as well. This is a yarn I really do love, Shetland yarn, and the real hardy yarns, especially for socks, where I like to do socks so much. I like those yarns to be sturdy, because if I put that much time into making socks, I'd like them to last. All right, so there are our 3 Advents. That is pretty much it for day 23. Like I said, we are down to 2 days left of this Vlogmas and Advent opening. I hope that you are all set with your Christmas, that you're having a lovely Christmas Vlogmas season. No stress, things are going well. I hope that you're taking time for yourself. This can be a very busy and very hectic time. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Don't let the commercialization of this time take away from the spirit of this time. Remember the reason for the season, and be sure to take time for yourself. Make this a good time for you also. We try very hard to make it a good time for everyone else, especially as women. I know we like to care for others, but we have to remember that we need to take care of ourselves so that we can take care of others as well. So again, thank you so much for joining me for day 23. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you have, if you could please give it a thumbs up, that would be greatly appreciated. It does help our channel. It seems like a little thing to do, but you'd be surprised how much it doesn't happen. And as little a thing as it is to do, it really does help. So that would be greatly appreciated. If you are just finding us, we would love it if you would like to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, free, no money involved. And we try to put out content fairly regularly. We do sometimes have some coordination of schedules issues, and there may be a span of time sometimes with our content, but if you click the little notification bell, you will get a notification whenever we do put new content up. So keep yourself informed. And if you have already subscribed, you're already part of our community. Of course, we absolutely love having you here, and we so appreciate your thumbs up as well, and all of your support, all of the comments, and the communication that we get to have with you through comments on the videos. So again, thank you, and I hope that you will join me for day 24. I hope that you have a great night. Good night.